Hey Craig, it's Tina. I'm your renter on Felton in Wyoming, and I have a marketing business. We do digital marketing, social media management, reputation management, ads, whatever you need as far as marketing goes, we can help you with it. But out of curiosity, just because I work mostly with home services companies, I popped in custom remodelers, and what I found is, hold on one second, yep. What I found is, hey, you guys are not doing very hot. I mean, as far as marketing goes, this was orange is 2024, blue is 2025. You did okay right here through the summer, but that's when most people kind of do remodeling on their houses. So that's expected, that jump. But, well, let me get rid of 24. Look at this. On August 8th this year, so just about a little over a month ago, you dropped significantly as far as traffic to your website. And now you've been floating just kind of along here at the bottom. So, couple of things I would recommend for you guys, just some tips for you. This is the website. There's not much content on it. I didn't find a lot of keywords. Keywords are the search terms that people use when they search for a remodeling company, right? So they would put in Twin Cities remodelers or remodeling or remodelers near me or whatever. And I didn't find a lot of that in your content. And I'll explain a little bit. I popped you into word counter here, and oops, it says it's not what I wanted. Why is it saying 0 words and 0 characters? Let me redo this really quick for you and then pop it in. Okay, so you have 213 words on your website. I recommend 1,500 to 3,000 with highlighted keywords sprinkled without, because when Google crawls your page, that's how it determines where you're going to be when people Google those key terms to find you. That's how Google determines where you're going to pop up on the list, is by crawling the page. And so they crawl your page, and if you have 213 words, but somebody Googles Twin Cities remodelers and your competition has, 2,000 or 3,000 words, Google's going to pop them to the top of the list because they think that, or Google thinks that they have a better chance of having the answer for that person or what that person is looking for, because they have a lot more content on the website to offer that person, right? So also with the keywords sprinkled in, when someone searches, if you have that search term in your content, that's going to pull you up to the top of the list too. And right now I'm on page 3, and you are right here on page 3. You're not anywhere to be found on page 2. And you're definitely not on page 1. And you don't come up in the map pack either. So this is what we call the map pack. And how you score in this is by having your address, phone number, name listed in like online phone books or registries or whatever. So like the BBB, the White Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, those kind of things. If you're listed in those, you're going to be more relevant here because it lists your address. So it's going to pull you up to the top of the list because it can surely tell the person that's searching where you're at. Also, like I said, I don't know if I showed you this, but you don't come up anywhere on the first page either. So page 3 is not good at all. So if you want paying customers, finding your website, if you want to be visible to paying customers, you need to bump up the content on your website. So I would add probably anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 words to the front landing page. And then whatever, like this, Remodelers Twin Cities is what I searched. I also searched Twin Cities Remodelers, and it was the same story there. But if you put those exact phrases highlighted in bold and sprinkled throughout your 2,000 or 3,000 words you put on your landing page, that's going to pop you up to the top of these lists. So people don't even get to page 3 when they're searching for anything, really. But so there's quite a few things that could be done. But when I'm looking at this is the backlink thing I was talking about. There are links out there that link the person, the Google search person or the customer back to your website. So it looks like you have 255, but you're not getting any traffic from them. What that tells me is that you're out there somewhere on other websites, but they're not websites that have to do with plumbing, or remodeling, or anything that you do. So like windows, gutters, roofing, any of those things, that's not the type of website that you're linked on. And that's why you're not getting the traffic from them. So if you want paying customers, you have to put your website on blogs or that are about renovations, or even DIY websites. Whatever it is, it's got to do with any of the services you provide, because the customer can then link from what they're already looking for over to you. And those are a far better chance of getting paying customers. And I don't know what happened, like I said, in 2025, but you've been steadily decreasing in your position and the amount of traffic you've been getting. Like this was summertime, but in 2024, you were killing it through here. So, I mean, I don't know what's happening this year, but you need some help. Let's bump up that business. But this is just stuff you can do. Like I'm just sending you this video because these are easy things. If you have anybody in a marketing department or whatever for custom remodelers, or you have anybody that's good even just with your tech or whoever built your website, they can probably adjust the things that I'm telling you to get your paying customers back in front of you. So this is you. These are your competitors. This is McDonald Remodeling. Their organic traffic coming from Google searches to their site is each one of these 604 that you see here on the square there. Each one of those is worth $2,471. That's how much money they're making off of each of those. So if you do 2,471 times 604, it's a lot of money. Now you have 156 customers coming to your site, but they're only worth $189. CustomRemod.com. I don't know if that's you, another one of your websites, or if it's, I don't think so though. But anyway, Gagne Transformations, they're making $387 on each customer. This is the guy you got to beat. And you can. It's totally doable. I would do a couple ads, do some social media management, throw out some Facebook ads, and then I would beef up all of your SEO. So like your That just means your search engine optimization, like I said, with those citations, the backlinks, getting you into the directories and the blogs and the DIY websites and all those things that are going to give you that really good traffic, and then boosting you up in the Google searches, right? So that's what I would do. And if you guys want any help, you know how to find me. Give me a call and we can talk marketing. If not, just at least implement the stuff I told you, because it'll help you guys. And that's kind of why I do what I do, right? Thanks, Craig. Tell Terry I said hi.